that is my recipe for chocolate chip cookies. And you will need 225 grams of sieved plain flour so that your cookies are nice and smooth and aren't lumpy. You'll also need 150 grams of softened salted butter. You will need 80 grams of light brown sugar. You will also need 80 grams of granulated sugar. You will also need 200 grams of chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. Any chocolate is for your preference really, I just prefer milk in my cookies. You will also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You will also need 1 egg. You will also need 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And you will need a pinch of salt. You also want to preheat your oven to 190 degrees or 170 in a fan oven and it's gas mark 5. And you also want to line a baking sheet or a cooking sheet with preferably greaseproof paper, but I have forgotten to get some, so just butter will be grand. Just smudge a little bit of that on the bottom of your pan so that the cookies don't stick to the pan. So you just want to go and pop your butter in the bowl, pop your granulated sugar into the bowl, and you also want to put your light brown sugar into the bowl as well, and you're just going to cream that together with a hand mixer or just by hand with a spoon until it's lightened in colour and it's creamy and smooth. Now that your butter and sugar's all combined together, I'm just going to add a teaspoon or 2, if you like it more fragrant, of vanilla extract. And when you first start to beat your egg and vanilla into the butter and the sugar, it'll start to look a little bit like this, a little bit more separated, a little bit sludgy. But trust the process, and when you keep beating it together, it will combine and form as one. Now that I've beat that for another minute or 2, the mixture has started to combine all together, which is the consistency that you are looking for. Now what you want to do is that you've got all your wet ingredients combined together, you want to add your dry ingredients, so add in your sieved flour. You want to add your salt, and you want to add in your bicarbonate of soda, and you want to mix this all together with a wooden spoon or a spatula until combined. I would not recommend using a handheld mixer as you can overmix very easily, and you need to fold this in gently so that you create air within the mixture and it will help the cooking process. This is what the mixture looks like after mixing for a minute or 2, and this is the middle part of the process where it's combining together. You just want to mix for another minute or 2 until it all forms together as one. And this is what your mixture should look like when it's all combined together. And now what you want to do is add in my favourite part, which what makes it delicious and chocolatey, is of course your chocolate chips or your chocolate chunks. And you just want to fold them in gently until the chocolate chunks have incorporated with the rest of the mixture. This is what your dough should look like when everything is all mixed together. And what you want to do is form little balls, or if you want to form bigger or smaller cookies, whatever your preference is, you're just going to roll them out into little circle shapes, little ball shapes, and put them on your baking sheet. Now I have finished rolling out my cookies onto a baking sheet, and I am able to make 14 cookies. I had to use another separate tray, which is completely normal. You want them spread out more evenly. And now you just want to pop them into the oven on the middle shelf so that they cook evenly. And you just want to put them in for about 10 minutes until they are completely golden and crispy. Now this is after 13 minutes and the cookies look really nice. And you just want to leave your cookies on the baking tray that you cook them on before moving them to a wire rack to cool down in case if the cookies break up or fall apart. And when your cookies have completely cooled down, you can transfer them into a tub or a jar or however your preference is to store them, and you can enjoy them on their own cold, or you can heat them up and serve them with whipped cream or ice cream. So that is my recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and I hope you all enjoy it.